The quiet hour. Every town has its rules. Most are written, some are spoken. But in my town, there's one rule no one ever explains. At exactly 2:13 a.m., stay quiet. No music, no talking, no footsteps, nothing. They call it the quiet hour. I moved here 3 months ago, and the first time I heard about it, I laughed. What happens if you don't? I asked my neighbor. She didn't laugh back, she just said, you won't do it twice. That should have been enough, but it wasn't. It happened on a Tuesday night. I was awake later than usual, scrolling through my phone, half asleep. The clock read 2:12 a.m. The town outside was completely still. No cars. No voices, no wind. Even the usual hum of electricity felt gone. It was too quiet, unnaturally quiet. Then my phone buzzed, a notification. Unknown number. I frowned and opened it. A single message. It's starting, be quiet. I rolled my eyes. People here are really committed to this joke, I muttered. And that's when I made the mistake. I laughed, out loud, just a small sound. Barely anything. But in that silence, it felt loud, too loud. The moment the sound left my mouth, something changed. The air shifted. Like pressure dropping before a storm. My chest tightened, and then from somewhere outside I heard it. A sound, a response, slow, deliberate. Footsteps far away at first, but getting closer. I sat up straight. No, I whispered. The footsteps didn't stop, they got closer. Step, 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 each one perfectly spaced. Too precise, like something learning how to walk. My heart started racing. I quickly turned off my phone, my screen going black. The room fell into darkness. I held my breath. The footsteps reached my street. Then my building. Then right outside my door, they stopped. Silence, complete, absolute. I didn't move, didn't breathe, didn't even blink. Then knock, a single, soft knock on my door. I felt my entire body lock up. Another knock, slightly louder. Then a third, slow, patient, waiting. I stared at the door. Something on the other side was listening, waiting for a response, for a sound, for me. My throat burned from holding my breath. My lungs screamed for air, but I didn't dare make a noise. Then I heard it, not from the door, from inside my apartment. A faint creak, behind me. I slowly turned my head. The hallway leading to my bedroom was darker than before, too dark, like the darkness itself had thickened. And something was standing in it, tall, still, watching. I hadn't heard it come in. The door was still closed, locked, but it was there, inside. The thing at the door knocked again, this time louder, more force, and the thing in the hallway moved, just slightly, tilting its head. As if reacting to the sound, as if communicating. I realized something then that made my blood run cold. There wasn't just one, there were two. One outside, one inside, and they were waiting for me to make a sound. Any sound, a breath, a movement, a whisper. My chest tightened harder. I couldn't hold it much longer. My lungs burned. My vision started to blur. The thing in the hallway took a slow step forward. The floor didn't creak. It made no sound at all. The knocking at the door stopped. Total silence again. And then from right next to my ear, a voice whispered, "We heard you." I gasped. The sound escaped before I could stop it. And everything went wrong. The thing in the hallway rushed forward, faster than anything I'd ever seen, and the door behind me burst open at the same time. Darkness swallowed the room. The last thing I remember was the sound of something breathing, right in front of my face. The next morning, everything was normal. Sunlight, noise, cars, people, like nothing had happened. Except my neighbor knocked on my door. I opened it slowly. She looked at me for a long moment. Then she asked quietly, "Did you make a sound last night?" I hesitated, then nodded. Just slightly, her face went pale. She leaned in closer and whispered, "Then why are you still here?" That's when I noticed it. The street behind her, the people walking, the cars passing. No sound, not a single sound, and everyone was moving just a little too slowly. Like they were pretending, like they were copying something they didn't fully understand. Then my neighbor smiled, too wide, too still, and said, "Stay quiet tonight, or they'll realize you don't belong anymore."